Hello, welcome to AM Whiskey Reviews. I am your host, Ben Rosenthal, with an update here. Going to do something a little different today. No whiskey to review. I'm trying to figure out, one of the things that I have come to realize upon doing these reviews is that we don't have a huge number of viewers, and that we're a family. We're a small family. We're tight knit. I like that. Sometimes too many chefs spoil the broth. I mean, you think of those bands that have people moving in and out over the years, and how good are they? There's no continuity. The Beatles were four people. If there were five, I mean, look, what the fifth, the fifth guy got hit over the head with a guitar, I think, and died of a hemorrhage. I mean, and that was all to the good because they needed four, not five. Quality over quantity, I say. However, there is a threshold at which you do need quantity, and that usually occurs around the five or six viewer number. So I was thinking I put out a little, not a feeler, but I'd ask for help from the viewers. Okay, I'm a man of the people. To ask how I might increase viewership. What could I do to grab the algorithm, to sort of snooker the algorithm into putting me further up in the queue, what can I do to grab people? Now, some people suggested, personal people, not people who wrote in. Oh, the cat is at it again. Maybe less litter box activity might help. But brighter colors, something a little more lurid. And but I can only get so much help from Friends, because that Friends is basically it's Ronnie Kurtenbach, who many of you know. His advice might be a bit suspect. But in any case, I got a number of comments. In fact, I got hundreds and hundreds. This is wonderful. If only I had this many viewers, this many subscribers. How can So I put out the question, and these are the responses I got. One, why don't you have a kangaroo do a Sudoku puzzle? Okay, there's one. Why don't you show a kangaroo pissing on your family plot? For one, I don't have a family plot. I don't have a family plot. I'm not experienced at giving diuretics to marsupials. I think that's what it is. Is it a marsupial? But I've never given a diuretic to a kangaroo. I wouldn't even know where to begin. And I don't have a family plot. That is, fine. That's good advice. I take everything. A friend out in Hollywood said she'd take script advice from a gas station attendant, and I'm taking everything in. Uh, why don't you do street interviews but send the kangaroo out with a microphone to do them? Okay, a little bit of like a Jimmy Kimmel, or what used to be the jaywalking. That's kind of their territory, albeit it would be a wrinkle if, in fact, there were a kangaroo doing it. They did not go to that place. They did not sally forth in that way. Jesus Christ, scrolling. This must be the same person using different handles. How could this many people be this focused on kangaroos? I mean, I'm scrolling down, and this goes on for hundreds of comments by different users. Why don't you tie a kangaroo up in a chair and burn him with cigarette butts? I mean, I think there's some obvious reasons why not. Why don't you put a kangaroo in paper mache and throw him off a rowboat into a lake? What is this? I mean, I can't figure out if they're pro or anti kangaroo. It goes on, and then the last one says I should just get a haircut. I mean, oh, all right. I mean, Fine. Yeah, yeah. I prefer the kangaroo advice, to be honest. Well, all right. I gave it a shot, and this is the start. I welcome any user comments about how we might improve traffic to the site. And I'm sure that, uh, again, I am not a snob. I am not a snob. I will take advice from anyone. Okay? Try to, if you can, err on the side of not suggesting the inclusion of animals that are extremely difficult to procure and bring into the country. And I mean, I already have two cats, and you know they're taking up a lot of bandwidth here. In any case, all right. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And while you're at it with the comments, send me whiskeys again because I can only review so many vodkas that my friend Wojtek on the city bench lets me have the dregs of. I mean, I it's actually generous of Wojtek because usually he will break the bottle apart and lick the insides of the plastic, and so for him to do that is his own sacrifice. So remember, you're not just doing it for me; you're doing it for Wojtek. In any case, yeah, I look forward to seeing you next time. Over and out.